So, I think it started. So anyway, welcome gamers and geeks to another of the Games and Geekery D&D sessions. There we go. It's definitely live now. And I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And now also live and in person at the Kraken Gaming Shop in Llanelli in Wales. And I know I'm not pronouncing that right, but I'm not from Wales originally. So, but we've been running this campaign for a while. We're on episode 10, but we've been doing it on Twitch instead. So we're going to have to catch you up on the story so far now that we're switching to YouTube. Would any of you guys feel comfortable doing the recap, or do you want me to do it? Who wants to do the story so far bit? You're going to leave it up to me, aren't you? Everyone in the party's on mute right now. Okay then. Hanoka's typed, I'm terrible at recaps. Okay. So, yeah. So the format of these shows is that you get to see what I see as the DM, what's up on my screen as we play. Rather than, so it's a bit different from most of the other D&D playthrough videos where you see everybody's faces. Yeah, so this particular game, Jade Lotus, has gone through a few iterations. Every version of it has been set in a fictional land called Chaipan. Guess what it's based on? The landmass of Chaipan is split up into several territories, each one controlled by a different clan. There's been squabbling between the clans. Each clan is ruled over by a different dragon. The dragons are called Matsuhiro, Wasenshi, Tanako, Kinoko, Banjin, Bukia, Tenrei, Mazoku, Shizen, and Zokyo. And each of them have a very different sort of vibe. Matsuhiro, for example, is a red and white dragon who trains up their followers, the people that they protect, to be noble and fierce warriors, good aligned soldiers. The Wasenshi tend to be lawmakers and advisors, and their colours are white and blue to represent Wasenshi itself being a white-blue dragon. Yeah, they're hybrids, it's cool. And Tanako is blue and black and tends to be sort of sneaky into extortion and murder. Now, some of you who have who are into D&D and Magic the Gathering might recognize some of these themes from Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. Yeah, I was inspired by that. But we're doing things a bit differently. This is all background stuff for a setting in which the player characters get to compete, get to use little devices called Jade Lotuses to capture the spirits of various creatures they fight, and then summon those spirit animals to help them in combat, or even to spar with other people's creatures. It's basically Pokemon. And though, you know, a legally distinct alternative where it's D&D monsters instead. And they're not Pokeballs, they're Jade Lotuses. They look like pretty little flowers. It's cool. But this particular version of the storyline, the clans have been united by another dragon, a gem dragon known only as the Emperor.
Toby.
And they live in the Forbidden City, fairly centrally located. And the each of the other dragons have kind of fallen in line, and some of them are more obedient than others. But the Emperor is trying to encourage more than just a ceasefire between the clans, but encourage them to truly integrate and work together and use their various strengths to build a stronger empire, instead of competing with each other.
Again. No.
Toby being silly.
He wants to go out again.
Yeah, did he? Yeah. He didn't pee before, did he? That dog is being silly. Anyway, so this this adventure centered around a group of individuals, 4 of which are with us here today, who were competing in the low-level tournament in the Valley of Flowers in the Wisenshi territory, but they themselves were from multiple different clans. Prior Full Pride, for example, who is a Houndfolk paladin, is actually, I don't remember what. Rob, what clan was Prior from? Do you remember?
I'm double checking my sheet right now. I want to say Matsuhiro because of the Law and Order, but
yeah,
I might be mistaken.
That's what I thought too. And Noxus, who is an artificer wizard, chromatic dragonborn, is from the Bukia clan. They specialize in crafting weapons and magical gadgets and constructs. Sorry about the barking dog. Hanoka is a Goliath barbarian from the Banjin clans. I say clans because they're kind of broken up into tribes. But Hanoka is a totem, is a bed totem barbarian. Yes? Yes, I think so.
Yes.
And then we've got Goat Knight, the Kobold, who is from the Shizen clan. Shizen is a green-white dragon, respects life and nature, and they have a lot of druids and green knights and rangers and stuff.
She is the best dragon ever.
But yeah, despite Goat Knight expressing that Shizen is the best, the 4 of them still work together, and as a result they've caught the eye of the Emperor, who is trying to encourage them to take part in tournaments and be in the public eye as the poster children for imperial unity. But on the way, they've gotten themselves in a bit of a pickle. At one point, for example, after their first tournament, they ended up getting knocked out of the contest, but in doing so, they earned the ire of a team from the Mazoku territory, whose colours are red and black, and they had a rather unfair, unofficial contest outside of the town, and the party ended up getting kidnapped, basically, beaten and bound and bundled in a wagon train heading south to the Mazoku territory, where they were. But while the train was traveling, a group of Banjin Hanoka's people raided the wagon train. Why am I not getting? Okay, good. Raided the wagon train and freed the party, including another member of the party, Caltex, who is not available anymore. They had been playing, but they can't do it anymore. They don't have the availability, sadly. But and I think, did you also bump into Kana at that time, or did you already know Kana?
No, we met.
You'd met Kana already. Okay, so Kana is actually from the Forbidden City. They're an agent of the Emperor, and they've been a little hard on themselves. So, anyway, you managed to get free. You fought some trolls in the woods in the Banjin territory once you were rested and fed, and captured a couple of those trolls, which is fun. And they then they avoided an encounter with a Hydra as they made them their way east to Shizen territory, which is Goat Knight's people. I think somebody was sick, or somebody was actually killed by one of the trolls, right?
Yes, it was Goat Knight.
Goat Knight was killed. So yeah, they
Because that's why we were heading to Shizen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figuring that the best people to bring her back were her own people. Yeah. Makes sense. So, and you've been in the Shizen capital for quite some time, and even bumped into the Shizen dragon a couple of times. You thwarted some sort of plot that appeared to be Kinoku clan spreading some spores, but you suspect that it was actually Mizoku who were really pulling the strings, or perhaps even Tanako. Right?
Yep.
More people died.
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
And got healed up by Shizen again. In this case, it was Kana. What did Kana die fighting? I don't remember now.
We fought an Oni who thought the best idea was to kamikaze and try to take us out with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and the reason why you were fighting an Oni is because you visited a shop in the Shizen city that sold Jade Lotus creatures already in the Jade Lotuses, and offered to buy any Jade Lotuses from you. You sold him one of the trolls.
Yep.
To help pay for Kana's resurrection. But they also offered you the opportunity to hunt. They said they were specifically eager to get any Onis, and they would pay extra for any Onis that you capture, just because they freaking hate Onis. And you decided to head north towards Bukia territory to see if the Bukia had any special insight into helping capture Oni, or any special devices or gadgetry. But on the way, you bumped into an old lady and a younger man who were camping off the side of the road, and you figured out that the old lady was actually a green hag, and the young man that was doing was chopping wood for her was actually an Oni. So yeah, you fought them, defeated them, but lost Kana in the process, and kind of died. You brought them back to Shizen, went back to the temple, found out while you were at the temple that the Emperor is watching you because a Ningyo visited you. A Ningyo being a construct. The word literally means doll, or something along those lines. And, yes, they... this porcelain-skinned woman told you that basically stop fucking around and get back in the tournament circuit. The Emperor is watching and is very interested to see you do well as one of the only teams that has representatives from multiple clans in it. So therefore, if you do well, it looks good. It supports the Emperor's agenda of truly unifying the clans, instead of just having them be peaceful, sort of. So yes. To that, you felt a little bit nervous about immediately going back to the arena, and you also had the horse. You after you defeated the old woman and the Oni, you took the painted caravan for yourself, which had a horse pulling it, but you have no need of a horse because you've got better steeds in your collection of Jade Lotus creatures, including a hippogriff and a large and a giant goat. So to name but a few. And so you didn't need the horse, so you decided to visit the local stable and sell the horse to the stable boy, and you also tried to get him to sponsor your team in the arena, which they couldn't really afford to do, but they gave you another Jade Lotus. Was that before or after you went to the bar and fought some more Mizoku folk?
That would be before.
Before. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you while you were at the stables, some jerk from the Tenrai clan acted all snobby and snooty, and you didn't like that. So you told him you didn't like that, and he felt annoyed and was. Did you challenge him or did he challenge you? I don't remember.
That go again. Yeah, well, it was more of he got mad that we were disrespecting him, and he just revealed his monster.
Yeah, so you backed down from the fight. But nevertheless, when you did a bit of training in... no, I think that was later. You went back into the city and bumped into him again, who recommended you, if you want to get better and not have to back down from challenges in future, maybe you should join the underground Jade Lotus Championship and improve your abilities.
Well, it's not that we backed down from the fights. We didn't really want to start a fight.
Yeah.
And, destroying the dude's establishment and all that.
Yeah. But the way he's spinning it is that you backed out of his challenge. But, and he's encouraging you to join the underground circuit, which, yeah. Up to you whether that's a good idea. And then you went to the bar.
We were going to check it out.
Sorry?
We were going to check it out. The point was we didn't think we were strong enough, so we decided to leave Armand's with Dragon to get them her blessing.
Yeah, you left some... Yeah, you did leave some of your
Good at making yourself in the way, bud.
Jade Lotus creatures with the dragon. This is true. And yes. And while you were waiting for that, that's when you went to the tavern and had a few drinks and saw some Mazoku people being dicks and ended up fighting them with your with your remaining Jade Lotus creatures. And kicked their asses and ended up with 5 more Jade Lotus creatures, which is fun. 6. Oh,
Well, technically.
Right, because I took one and we don't know what's inside it yet.
Thought we'd figured out what was inside.
No, we know. Yeah,
we
did. We got a ghoul and
Yes, it was the
what was
gas.
the other? Yeah, gas.
Yes, you got a gas.
And the other one was a cat crawler.
And
Both are pretty fun.
Sorry for the chaos going on in the background here.
Sorry, I was trying to untangle my chair. Sorry.
All right. So, and then you trained for a while with your new creatures outside and got them leveled up to your level. Or at least I tried to get that done between sessions, but I haven't got all the information to do all the character sheets yet.
That's fun.
I think I got... Let's see. Yeah,
Wait, were they supposed to be our level?
well, not your total. Okay, you combined levels. So the because they're higher level creatures to begin with, so they ended up being they're CR2. So we added 3 levels from Sidekick to bring them up to level 5. Does that make sense?
Oh, because mine's only at level 30.
Yes, but they're a CR2 creature to begin with. So 2 plus 3 equals 5.
Oh, so I didn't do. Now I meant for. Now I was thinking for the health thing. I don't remember doing any additional rolls for that. Or maybe you did. I just split the pay.
I think I did it. I think I did it on averages. So we have Fate the Mimic made, and Hazy the Hippogriff made, and Goat's Nothic is made, and Kana's Carrion Crawler is made, but I hadn't done the oh, and I've done the Black Dragon Wormling. What was Hanoka's new creature?
It was the
Giant
Sounds.
pancake.
The giant.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, the Ankeg. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I still need to make the Ankeg and the Gast.
Yes.
But I can rattle those off pretty quick if need be. Especially if you help me out. But I think that pretty much catches us up because we put a pin in it with you training the creatures, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah. So, you're outside Shizen City. You've been training up your creatures. What do you want to do?
So we're like kind of playing around, training our monsters.
Yeah. Even doing part of the reason why I wanted to make character sheets for them all is so that you could do sparring between them if you wanted to.
Ah, okay.
Yes, but
I'm kind of interested in the whole underground arena thing. I don't know what anybody else's thoughts are.
you want to try and find the Fight Club?
Yeah.
All right then. What do the rest of you think about that?
I'm interested.
Okay.
I mean, it was the plan before we got tracked.
Mm-hmm. Prior, you and Noxus actually both have pretty good insight. Since you are supposed to be the Emperor's poster children, maybe getting involved with an illegal underground championship might not be so good for your image.
Yeah.
But fuck it, right?
Yeah, I believe Nox has rationalized that with what image?
Fair. Or the image that the Emperor is trying to generate, you know.
We could be investigating this underground fight ring.
Yeah, that's the way you could spin it. This is true.
Yeah, take and see if there's anything actually nefarious going on.
Mm-hmm.
I can accept that.
Or we could go to the legal fight ring and just go in at a lower level.
Work your way up.
Go in there and hope for the best.
Sorry?
I said just go in there and hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're still learning. It's not like we've got that big a reputation. Goat Knight would probably want to go for the more legal option if you mention that this might damage their reputation.
But only if it's mentioned.
Only if it's mentioned, otherwise it won't occur to her.
Fair.
Well, to be honest, Noxus wouldn't mention it at all.
Would Pryor or Hanoka mention anything?
I don't think so. Anoka wouldn't know either.
Alright. So the legal tournament is then. Illegal tournament.
Illegal, yeah. So, how do you find out about it? How do you figure out where you're gonna go?
Oh, wait, he said there's the thing. We gotta just head back to the barn. They'll send somebody for us.
Uh-huh. So you're gonna head back to the stables?
Yep.
Okay.
Knight would probably think he might be able to save some magical creatures.
Save some?
Yeah, from bad masters, or at least get an idea of what it's like down there so he can do something about it and make stronger.
Okay. You really haven't mastered where that microphone is, have you?
I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah. Okay. So you all heading back to the stables?
Yes.
Sanoka on board. Okay. Since she's not protesting, I assume she's okay with it. So, you head on back to the
I'm
stables.
sorry. I presume that's me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I
Okay.
was, our boys are wrestling for the first time, so Mummy's a bit scared.
They weren't wrestling that other day. Then you sent pictures of them. Apparently.
They were, but like now, like they're full blown. Like Gabriel grabbed him around the waist and body slammed onto the ground.
Oh boy. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, don't hurt each other. I'm just gonna listen and be silent and referee.
Okay. Fair.
I'm okay with fighting as long as I fight things. I'm happy.
Well, then you fight.
Yeah, I wonder why my kids are like my kids.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So. So yeah, you get to the stables and there is a skeleton standing in the middle of the stables. The animals in the stable all look they're all very freaked out. They're not freaking out. They look petrified. They're all staring as still as possible at this animated skeleton. What do you do?
Sorry, it's literally an animated skeleton.
There's an animated skeleton in the middle of the stables, and it has all the animals spooked.
I'll try and say for it to like yell at it to leave because it's scaring everybody.
It just stares at you. Well, it would be staring at you if it had eyes, but it doesn't, so it's just facing you unnervingly.
Does anyone like speak skeleton?
Anybody want to try anything?
Yeah,
No,
we'll do a quick point of my language is like, so what are you doing here exactly? Going from Draconic to Elvish to Sylvan.
It's still just standing there waiting for something.
I will walk up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
It again says and does nothing.
I poke it.
It sways slightly.
I poke it again.
It sways slightly.
I poke it again.
It sways slightly.
Guess what I do this time?
You poke it again, and it sways
Yes.
slightly again. Yeah, that's not doing anything.
I'm gonna call out. Does anyone own this animated skeleton? Otherwise, I'm taking it.
The stable boy peers up from behind one of the stables and goes, "It just showed up. I don't know why. I don't know what it's doing here or who it's waiting for."
I think it's waiting here for somebody.
Oh, it looks like.
Okay, well then let's move it so that it's not waiting in a place that scares everybody.
What'd you do?
I tried to pick up one of its bones.
So you
Come
get
on.
grapple.
Yeah. Come on, bony guy.
All right. So make a check. Yeah, do athletics check if you have athletics. If not, just do strength.
Okay. Oops, wrong channel.
Okay. You do manage to secure the... I'm assuming you're grabbing its femur since you're small
Yes.
and trying to convince it to move.
Yes. This way. This way.
Alright. Make another strength check, athletics check, to see if you can move it. The DC is going to be higher for this one. Nope. So you got a grip on it, and it's not able to escape your grip, but you can't move it.
My little claws are digging into the dirt.
Noxus.
there
Someone's
anything
been
else about
drinking
this?
their milk.
What?
Sorry?
I said someone's been drinking their milk.
So
Uh,
okay.
Is there anything else about the skeleton, or is it just a skeleton?
Well, it might be a skeleton from the Tenrai clan, because, you know, they're all about life and death and using animated dead as servants. So maybe, and your passive insight of 14 would tell you this, prior to Noxus. Maybe this is the servant that Tenrai dude sent.
Can he wear a Santa hat like the one I sent the picture of?
He does not wear a Santa hat, no.
Aww, okay.
If I capture him, I'll get an outfit for him.
Are you going to try and capture him, huh?
Debating on it.
You probably could, but... Toby...
That would
I have one empty Lotus, so it's kind of like, what do I use it on?
You could use it on Goat Night if you wanted.
I mean, we're in a stable. You want a farm animal?
No, we are not going out again. No. It's cold.
Do you need me to do it? Do you need me to interrupt the game and go take care of it?
He's just been out twice.
I know. Sorry. You might need to play with him. Throw a stick for him or something.
He wants to play with a laser pointer.
Right.
But I can't play with a laser pointer because next door yell at us.
Yeah.
So...
Although it's not terribly late at the moment. It's only 8:45.
True. Yeah, okay. Oh, now it's eating indoors.
Okay. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So anyway,
Yeah, no problem.
That's one again. Seems to be preoccupied at the moment.
Alright, so most likely that guy sent this thing, I assume.
Okay, now how do we stop it from scaring all the animals here?
Well, it might help if we knew what this guy told it to do.
I'm moving it, guys. Slowly. Look, it's moved a few inches.
Alright, so I'm going to approach it this time.
Okay.
I'm just going to say go.
You're just going to say go?
Yep.
Are you using command?
No. I'm not familiar with the spell, so I had no idea how the servant works.
Okay.
Hey,
Can you make make an insight check for me? Maybe it won't,
21.
maybe if it has been sent to take you to the underground tournament, it needs you to tell it that, so it knows that you are the people it's supposed to escort.
Alright.
So something like, take us to the underground tournament, please.
I'll give it a shot. Take us to the tournament. He just sort of waves his hand vaguely.
The skeleton turns around and begins to walk out of the stables.
I'm still holding on to it.
Yeah, so it's a little bit unbalanced, hampered a little bit by the weight of the corpole attached to its leg.
See, guys, I got it moving. Look. I've got it moving. I got it on the run.
Okay. Are you guys following it and go at night, or are you staying in the stable?
Well, I mean, I'm following it with my hands behind my back, just sighing slightly.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'm gonna follow it, and if Go Night doesn't stop, I'll just pick him up.
I'm not gonna stop. I believe I am victorious, that I have beaten a skeleton.
Alright.
Hey, put me down!
You're asking
Wait.
it to put you down.
I'm assuming Lone Fist has picked me up by this point. Oh wait, he would need to make a roll, wouldn't he?
He would, yes. So, anyway, so it leads you. I'll wait until Good Night stops making noise.
Sorry.
Okay. It leads you through the woods to a small cottage. I'll think about scruff like a kitten. Well, okay, if you've got hold of Goat Knight, is Goat Knight still trying to hold on to the skeleton? Okay, then can you do another check to see if you can... Beat a 4.
Do I need to roll as well?
Yes, roll as well to see if you successfully hold on to the skeleton. I know that the... yeah. Okay. So, In that case, the skeleton doesn't lead you to a house because Goat Knight pulls the skeleton's leg off before it gets there.
Needs to go to church now.
Oh, you're going to let go when you see the leg beginning to disconnect?
Yeah, I don't want to take and trip up the person that's supposed to, or creature that's supposed to
Okay.
show us where we're going.
Okay, so you leave Goat Knight still clinging to the skeleton's leg. Okay. Thereby leaving the skeleton intact. Okay. So yeah, it takes you to a small house in the woods. It hobbles up to the door, still burdened by the weight of the kobold.
I'm not that big of a kobold.
You're at least... Okay. Skeletons literally don't have any meat on them. They're not very heavy. You probably weigh more than the skeleton does.
Probably, yeah.
And it's animated by magic, and it's probably the only reason why it can move at all at this point, because again, it's not like it has any muscles to speak of to try and lift the additional weight. Either way, you're going to make it awkward for it, even if weight's not a factor, because you have your limbs wrapped around its leg. Anyway, bending its knee is going to be awkward. So anyway, the skeleton raps on the door in a rhythmic knock. So it's not a knock knock knock, it's like a knock 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 sort of thing. And an old goblin opens the door. Ah, more contestants, is it? Well, you best come in. Well, you coming in?
Yes. I will let go of the skeleton.
Okay. And you go
I
inside.
will saunter in. Yes.
Okay. It's a cute little cottage with a roaring fireplace and a few chairs around the fire, a simple kitchen table, and a bed, and not much else. Are the rest of you going in? You've only been waiting all day. Okay, good. So once he's got the door closed and locked, oddly enough, the skeleton stays outside. He goes, "What kind of fight are you looking for? Do you want as he's talking, he nudges one of the stones on the hearth, and a trapdoor opens in the middle of the floor. It won't stay open forever. Come on." And he heads down the ladder. So, most contests are pretty standard, just like the official ones in the arena, where you compete using your Jade Lotus creatures against somebody else's. But if you want, we've also got the all-in battles where yourselves are fighting alongside your creatures. There's one-on-one battles, there's two-on-one battles, there's free-for-all battles, there's teams versus teams.
Teams versus teams sounds good. What do you guys think?
I'm personally curious what kind of people enters a 2-on-1 battle.
Or 2-on-1. Well, that's when, if someone's got a really strong Jade Lotus, they might have two lesser Jade Lotus creatures compete against them. See if they can take it down together. Can be quite interesting. And of course, the money's good. Of course, if you'd rather wait and watch a few rounds, maybe bet on a few rounds before you compete yourself, you're more than welcome to. I'm sure now you're down here, you can show you. Hinoka says, no! Oh, you want to fight right away, okay. Fair enough. Well, I'll get you to someone who can do a fight. Get you a fight. And the little goblin introduces you to a large man with blue skin, long claws, white hair. Real. And then excuses himself to head back up to the house for just in case anybody else arrives. So, says the Oni, you're here to fight?
Apparently.
Who sent you?
Alright, so I, as a player, forget the dude. That guy from, was he from the Senchi clan?
He was from the Tenrai clan.
Tenrai, yeah. I guess I'll just describe him to the Oni.
Yeah. Yeah. I know him. What do you think of his attitude?
Arrogant fucker.
He's a what?
He's an arrogant fucker.
He's an arrogant fucker. I thought you said goat fucker. I thought, what?
No.
Yeah, he did have a bit of a attitude problem.
So, friendly match or death match?
Friendly match.
Lotus creatures only, okay. And are you going to be going in one at a time, two at a time, the whole team?
What's the limit when it comes to a team?
Sorry?
I was going to say, what's the limit when it comes to a team, exactly?
So a team fight. You still... You pick 4 creatures to go in first. The other side also picks 4 creatures. Your creatures fight their creatures. When one gets knocked out, you can substitute one of up to 3 bench creatures. But once all 3 of your creatures have been knocked out, you're out. And if your entire party gets knocked out by this, they won. But if your creatures knock out their creatures first, you've won. Alternatively, you can do a free-for-all, where you can throw in as many creatures as you like, and so can the opponent. And the last Jade Lotus creature standing wins the contest. Those matches get a bit crazy, but they're very entertaining.
I bet. I think we'll stick to team for now.
That's a shame. Sometimes chaos is fun.
Yeah. Maybe next time. This is our first time here after all.
Very well. So, let's get you an opponent. Let's see. How strong would you say your creatures were? Like, what's the toughest creature you carry?
Well, I guess for me that'd be Tails here. He's just gonna reveal Tails.
Tails doesn't look like much.
Don't underestimate the tails. Many have, and many have fallen.
Interesting. What's your weakest?
He's going to kind of look to the other party members. What's your weakest?
Yeah, Priya, Hanoka, Godnight, what do you think is your weakest creature between the group of you?
I'm just looking for my Nothic.
Your new Nothic?
Yeah, I haven't used that one yet.
No, you haven't. This is true. So, do you want me to send you your Nothic?
I've got it here.
You got it. Okay. So you're going to tell him the Nothic?
Yeah, probably the Nothic, but only because I haven't used him yet, so I don't really know what he can do.
Wildcard, okay. Let's see what I can come up with.
And Draconic Nox is going to say, "You are where we fought that thing, right?"
Yes, I know. We've had words since then.
You've had words since then?
Yeah, remember he talked to the Nothic, and they're chill now.
Yes.
He, in fact, is going to release it.
It's a different Nothic, but yes, go on.
He's going to release his Nothic from the Jade Lotus anyways.
Alright, and it just squats there. Just does this pose.
He's smarter than he looks.
find you something, and I'll let you know when we're ready.
I would pet him, but I feel like that would be demeaning.
You pet the Oni or pet
The Nothic,
Nothic?
but
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like that would be demeaning to the Nothic. He's still technically an intelligent creature.
Technically.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Ooh, fun. Okay, it doesn't take long before he comes back and says, "All right, got a challenger for you. They got some pretty weird creatures. You okay with that?"
Yeah.
All right. So, you step into the ring, and he leads you to the ring anyway. You step to the edge of it because, yeah, the whole point of this isn't to step in, but use your Jade Lotus creatures instead. You okay, Sean?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. It's just a lot of noise coming from your mic. But anyway, you go over. The other team seem to be from the Zokyo clan. The one that are known for modifying creatures with oceanic adaptations. And they bring forth they do indeed bring forth some very strange creatures. A mind witness, a banda hob, something that looks like a zombie but is squirming with maggots, and a swarm of rats that have large pulsing brains showing out of the top of their heads. What creatures are you using, guys? Which of your Jade Lotus creatures are you going to call forth?
I nod to my Nothic.
Okay, so the Nothic steps in.
I'm going to summon the ghast.
The ghast that I haven't made yet.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I'll do shadow then.
Okay. I mean, I can try and rattle it off quick if you want.
That's okay.
Horde of rats versus horde of rats.
Sorry? Your horde of rats.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Yeah, Maiden just said she's using her horde of rats.
Very nice.
I'm going to bring out Hazy for this one.
Okay. So.
Hazy again?
Hmm?
What was hazy again?
A hippogriff.
Hippogriff.
Shadow the wolf. And. Damn it, where's the. Looks like I don't have the Horde of Rats character sheet. Can you send it to me?
Yeah, I'm sending it right now.
Thank you, thank you. Yee. Good, good. Okay. So. Roll initiative.
Roll it for our pets, right?
Yes, you're rolling it for your pets. You're not fighting as yourselves this time of year. Sorry for the...
Can you mute yourself when you're not talking?
Shall.
It's
Oh,
getting really
sorry.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that was being bothered by that. I was trying to just grin and bear it. Okay. So Hazy the Hippogriff is on 15. Shadow the Wolf on 6. The Nothic on 19. And the Horde of Rats on 13. You hate 13. Why do you think 13 is an evil number? It's just a number, right?
Because it is. I'm very superstitious. I believe that 13 is a very unlucky number.
I grew up on 13 Hibbert Road. We had a Blackthorn.
I would move.
I didn't have a
I
choice.
legitimately would pack my shit and move. Like, no, I'm not living here, Mom and Dad. Sorry. It's haunted. I'm done.
Funnily enough, we moved from a haunted house. The 90 Blake Street was haunted. There was actually a ghost there. Okay, so the Band of Hope is 10. The Mind Witness. Is 22. Spawn of Chaos. On a 5. And the Cranium Rat Swarm. It's on a 21. So I believe, yep. So it's the Mind Witness first. And Cranium Rats. And then next highest is the Nothic, which doesn't have an official name yet, I don't think. Or did you give it a name? Anyway, you're muted, so you can't answer right now. Hazy the Hippogriff on 15. The Horde of Rats, the Rat Pack, on 13. Yep, the Band of Hope on 10. Then Shadow on 6. Spawn of Chaos on 5. Yes, that is a fast Mind Witness. Got a nat 20. So the Mind Witness, which looks like a squiggly thing. Let's see if I can. this thing. It is going to... So as usual, you start off 60 feet away. It's going to shoot some eye rays. Three D6. 5, 6, and 6. Reroll duplicates. So I need to reroll the second 6. It's a 1. Okay. So let's target the Nothic with the stunning ray. Can I have it make a Constitution save?
Con save.
Con save.
Okay.
D20 plus 3.
$16.
Okay, so you pass.
Yay.
The Hazy is going to be hit with the telekinetic ray. Could you make a strength saving throw, please, for Hazy the Hippogriff? Noxus? Thank you. Oh, hell yeah, that passes. And finally, Shadow the Wolf. Make a charisma saving throw, please.
Wait, me again?
No, prior. For Shadow the Wolf.
Sorry, what do you need me to roll?
Charisma save for Shadow, please.
Oh boy.
D20 minus 3. Yeah, there were no good choices for that one, sorry. 17! Very nice! So all of you pass the Mind Witnesses eye rays. Very good. So now the Cranium Rats are going to scurry 30 feet closer and cast Confusion on the Horde of Rats. So, could the Horde of Rats make a Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I just gotta pull up my sheet.
Just, okay. So it would be a straight D20. Nat 1. Oof. So, the Horde of Rats can't take reactions and must roll a D10 at the start of each of its turn to determine its behavior for that turn. See if it does anything or not. But that is the Cranium Rats. That's what they're doing. Nothing. So at the moment, the Mind Witness is still 60 feet away, as are the rest of the enemy creatures, except for the Cranium Rats, which is only 30 feet away from the Nothic. What does the Nothic do?
Okay, which creature roughly looks like the strongest or the biggest threat?
Well, the literal biggest is the Banderhob. Well, the Mind Witness is large as well, but the Banderhob is, I'm sure you know from other games we've played.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I would like to cast Rotting Gaze on the Bander Hob.
Okay.
DC 12.
DC 12 what?
Let me double
It
check.
says con save on the...
Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, con.
So the Bander Hob needs to make a con save. Plus 5. 22.
Okay, I've got its attention though, haven't I?
Very likely. Yes.
Okay, bonus action hide.
Hide where? It's an open arena.
Okay, then I do have other actions like dash, disengage, or hide.
So do you want to move and dash?
Yeah, I think I will dash. I
Yeah.
would dash over to the hippogriff.
You're already on the starting line with the hippogriff.
Okay. Let's see, what else can I do? I know, bonus action help on the... Bonus action help on... Who wants help?
You might want to give the help action to the horde of rats because
Okay.
at the end of their turn they need to make a wisdom saving throw to stop the confusion. It would be nice if they could do that with advantage.
Bonus action help action on the horde of rats.
Okie dokie. Hazy's turn.
Yep. Easy's gonna fly over to the other rats and give them a nice strike in.
So you're going to attack the cranium rats using
Yep.
your 60-foot fly. Yeah.
I mean, they moved up, didn't they?
They moved 30 feet, but yeah, you actually... Yeah, you only need to move 30 feet with that, yeah. And then attack. Beacon claws.
Yep. Beacon claws. Oops, no, not that. Ignore that.
Hippogriff.
I don't know why it's not doing the iteration, but...
So... I take it both attacks were with advantage?
No, they weren't supposed to be with advantage. I was supposed to do the 2 attacks, but it did the advantage instead. So I guess I put the command in wrong.
Okay. So... in that case... So, okay. So the correct command would have been like that, but that's okay. So, which 2 dice rolls do you want to count? The 20 and the 14, or the 19 and the 13?
Well, I mean, the 19's a crit because improved critical, so that really doesn't matter.
They're both crits. So, swarm of rats only have an AC of 12. So either way, both hit, and you get a critical on the first hit, which would have been the beak attack, right?
Yep. Beaks and claws, I believe.
So 2d10 plus 2d6 plus 8. $31 points of damage. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You got max damage on 2 of those dice. That's awesome. So Hazy has 30 foot of movement left. And a bonus action. Do you want to do?
Can't really do anything as a bonus action. I'm going to rush back me away from it.
You're going to do what?
Rush back me away.
You're going to run away?
Yep. Or back away, technically.
Okay. Fly back away. The cranium rats will, of course, get an up attack. Does a 23 hit?
Yep.
You take 21 points off. Wow, 3 6s? Holy shit.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. 21 points of bite damage from the cranium rats. Piercing. Oof.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And now...
Oh, I got second wind. Just thought about that. Use that as a bonus action.
Bonus action, regain 1d10 plus 4. Yes. Okie dokie. So.
I love it. Not bad.
Hanoka's horde of rats. You are within 30 feet of the swarm of cranium rats. Or you can move towards one of the other enemies that are still 60 feet away. What do you want to do, Hanoka? What do you want your rats to do?
I'm going to move towards the one that's closest to me.
Okay, so the horde of rats is going to engage with the swarm of cranium rats. Awesome.
Oh.
So go ahead and do your d20 plus 5.
This is going to end well.
Get a 19 or a 20. That'd be awesome.
Well, I'm wearing my lucky earrings, so I hope so. Oh, no. My lucky earrings aren't very lucky.
And that does actually hit.
Okay, they are lucky. That bad.
You do 2d6 piercing damage.
Can I, like, at some point make my rats do, like, poison?
Yeah, there is a way to do that. You can have them
Ooh.
upgraded by the Zorkio clan.
I would like to do that.
But they do 5 points of damage to the cranium rats, who
Then
just like your rats, they are resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So they only take 2.
So we're just been chipping at each other for like an hour.
Now it's the Bandahob's turn. And they are indeed going to do what the Nothic thought they were going to do. Okay, so it's going to move 30 feet and then bamf another 30 feet right in front of the Nothic and make a bite attack. D20 plus 8. Does a 17 hit the Nothic?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So that's 5d6 plus 5. Oof, 31 points of piercing damage, and you're grappled and restrained in the Bandit Hobbs' mouth.
Oof. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need help.
And now it's Shadow the Wolf.
And that thing would be like right beside me, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yes, it would, because it bounced all the way across the field to... Yes. So Shadow can nip at the Bandit Hobbs' heels if he wants to.
Yes.
Cool.
We only have the one attack right now, I think.
Yes, but technically, the Nothic is within 5 feet.
Exactly.
So pack tactics. Yep. $18 hits.
Or
9 points of damage. Has no resistances. Nice. Woot woot. And now the spawn of chaos. It fell for my trap. Sure, your perfectly worked out trap in which you get eaten. That's a great trap. Not a perfect trap, no. The spawn of chaos is going to lurch forward 30 feet and attack the horde of rats. So, burying worm. So, no, that only works on humanoids. So, claws. 2 claw attacks. Holy shit. 17 and 26. Those both hit, don't they? The horde. The rat pack.
yeah, they have an AC of 10.
So that ends up being 3d6 plus 6 and an additional 6d6 of necrotic damage. 38 points of damage to the horde of rats. But actually, some of that slashing damage. So let's figure this out. 18 of it is slashing damage, so it would actually be 29 points that you take. Okay? Ouch. Yeah, but it's 29 slightly better than 38. Okay. Turn passes back to the Mind Witness. The Mind Witness, let's see. So, spawn of Caius and the swarm of Cranium rats in the middle. The band of hobs on the other side of the field. I don't think anybody... is on the enemy starting line, apart from the Mind Witness. And you can only... it's going to start hovering 20 feet. And it's going to do eye raise again because it's not close enough to anybody to do anything else. Two, 3, and 1. Okay. So 2, let's have... Shadow do a wisdom saving throw. Rob? There we go. Thank you. 5. Oh no. So Shadow is frightened for a minute. You can repeat the save at the end of your turn to end the effect. But for the moment, you have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks. The 3s.
And that's 6 damage that I took, or...
No. No. It's just that you're frightened. You just have
okay.
you don't take any damage, it's just that you're frightened. The 3d6 is where to determine which eye raise the Mind Witness is using. So the Psychic Ray, however... That one might be able to do damage, but damn it. Okay, the Nothic. Could you make an intelligence saving throw? Oh. Actually, the Nothic's in the Bandhob's mouth right now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No. Mm-hmm. Well, fuck. Hazy the Hippogriff. Please make a DC 13 intelligence save. Damn it! Okay. So the Psychic Ray does 68. 11. No. It wasn't there yet. 25 points of psychic damage to the Hippogriff. Ouchie. And finally, Aversion Ray on the Horde of Rats. Can the Horde of Rats make a Charisma saving throw, please?
Toby, move please.
Anoka, it's a d20 minus 4. Can you do that?
She was just double checking her sheet before rolling.
Oh no! So you have the Horde of Rats has...
She has advantage because of the help action before.
This is true. But do you want to use it on this one, or... Okay. $14. Yay! You don't have disadvantage on attack rolls for a minute. That's good. Okay. That's the Mind Witness done. Now the Cranium Rats. Wait, did we do the... We didn't actually have... I guess the Cranium Rats must have dropped their concentration on confusion because we didn't actually do the effects of confusion on the last round. Oh well. Let's keep it simple. Can the horde of rats do a wisdom saving throw again? This time because the swarm of cranium rats are using command and saying psychically, run. Run. Yep. So on your turn you have to run. The Nothic. What would the Nothic do?
The Nothic might want to try and get out of the Vanderhob's job.
It might. Yeah. It's a good possibility.
What kind of role would that be?
So that would be, I mean, to get out of being restrained, it would be a DC 15 acrobatics or athletics check. Alternatively, if you'd rather not waste your action, you could just rotting gaze the Banderhob at point blank range, or claw.
I could, but it's got a decent con save, so rotting gaze might not be too helpful.
Nope.
I
True.
could try clawing it,
Which would be a disadvantage because you're restrained. So, your choice. It would be a D20 plus 3 if you want to try and wriggle out of its mouth.
and if I were to try and hit, +4,
Yeah, but
would do a D6 damage.
It would do a D6 plus 3, but you get to attack twice, but you would be attacking at disadvantage because you're restrained.
Yeah, I'll try and claw it.
Okay, so 2 iterations of D20 plus 4 with disadvantage. Okay, so there's exclamation RR space 2 space D20 plus 3 space DIS. I can type it out for you if you want.
I think I've got it.
You got it! Yay! Okay, so the 15 hits. So you do 1d6 plus 3 damage to the Banderhob.
7.
7 points of damage to the Banderhob.
And can I give advantage to someone again?
To Shadow the Wolf, who's within 5 feet.
Shadow's already got advantage.
True. Well, that would be then either Hazy the Hippogriff or the Rat Pack.
Who needs it more?
I don't know.
I mean, Hazy's about to go next, so.
Hazy is about to
Okay
go
then.
next.
Go, Hazy. You have advantage with the help action.
Go, Hazy. It's your birthday.
Go, Hazy. Go, Hazy.
Yeah, Hazy's about to start dancing, but it's going to be on that internal witness's spine. Not that probably has one. Alright, so do I roll those separately, or do I just roll with advantage?
Roll what separately?
The attack.
So you got 2 attacks. So it's exclamation RR space 2 space D20 plus 9 space ADV, right?
Alright.
Although, wait a minute, yeah, you only get advantage on the first one.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I was saying.
Yeah, you might have to do it separately then. Yeah. So D20 plus 9 ADV and then a regular D20 plus 9. That hits. And who are you attacking, by the way?
The what was it called? The Eternal Witness or something.
The Mind Witness?
Whatever keeps using the eye beams.
Okay, so you're flying right across the arena to get the Mind Witness. Awesome. That both hits. That both hits.
So that's a D10 plus a D6 plus 8, right?
Yeah, D10 and 2D6 plus 8. Yes. 25. Yeah.
And that's it.
Nice. Okay then. So we got this team. Yes. So that was Hazy. Now the Rat Pack, you have to use your actions to run because you got commanded to do so. So
Not fair. Yes, I'm running away.
run away.
Just a giant rat scurry.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And chittering.
Yes.
And of course, unfortunately, cranium rats get an up attack. $19 and 46 piercing damage. So your horde of rats only takes 7 of that. But are they still upright? Are they still... How many hit points are the horde of rats down to? Hanoka?
14 left.
Yeah.
14, so you're definitely less than half strength.
Oh, yeah.
So
They'll only be doing a d6 with their bites instead of 2d6. But yeah. Do you want to use your bonus action?
Yeah.
To regain 1d10 plus 5 hit points.
Yes.
Go for it. You got 11 hit points back. So that brings you... You were at 19. Yeah. Awesome. And the Bandahob. The Bandahob makes a bite attack against a creature it's grappling. D20 plus 8 with advantage because you're restrained. Does a 26 hit the Nothic?
No, totally not. Totally not. I'm using my deceptive gaze on you. Definitely not.
If the attack hits, the creature is swallowed, and the grapple ends. The swallowed creature is blinded and restrained, has total cover against attacks and other effects outside of the Bandahob, and will take 3d6 necrotic damage at the start of each of the Bandahob's turns.
Oh.
But I can only swallow one creature at a time, so yeah.
Okay.
So you're still restrained, but you know you're inside the Bandahob.
Yeah, I need to get out of the Bandahob.
Yes. Yeah. So it is Shadow the Wolf's turn. What does Shadow want to do?
I'm going to attack the thing that just swallowed my friend.
Oi! Drop it! Drop it!
Yes. And because of everything, it's just a straight roll, isn't it?
Yes. Oof.
Damn it.
Does not hurt. The spawn of chaos is going to stagger after the in pursuit of the retreating rat pack. And make 2 claw attacks. Zombie. So 25 and 23 both hit. But yeah, it's going to be 2d6 plus 6, but that's divided by 2, and then plus another 2d6 of necrotic damage. 13 points of damage to the horde of rats altogether. Ouch. And now it is back to the Mind Witness, who is in melee range of the Hippogriff, yes? Hazy the Hippogriff.
Yep.
So, it's going to make 2 physical attacks. Oh, 23 and 25.
They all hit.
This is bad. So the bite does 4d6. The tentacles would normally do 4d8, but it's critical. So it's 8d8 plus 4 altogether. And Hazy is a large creature, yes?
Yep. Hazy's done.
Unconscious?
Yep.
52 points of damage. Back to the Jade Lotus. What would you call forth next?
Tails.
Tails. Alright.
Yep.
Roll initiative for Tails. Tails is on 8. Okay. Good. Okay, so that was the Mind Witness. The Cranium Rats. Oh boy. Swarm of Cranium Rats. They're going to move 30 feet toward Shadow the Wolf. D20 plus 5. Does a 14 hit Shadow? Looks like just. So that's 4d6 piercing damage. Shadow takes 9 points of piercing damage from the swarm of cranium rats. Rob?
Grr.
Grr.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do the save for the frighten.
Yes, you did.
Charisma, right?
Yes. The disadvantage on attack. No. Was it the frightened or the aversion? Yeah, it is charisma. But anyway, what'd you get? Oh no! Why did you have disadvantage on that?
Oh, I thought you said put disadvantage.
No. So that was a nat 20. You're no longer frightened. Woot.
Yeah.
Yay, indeed. Yeah, that was the cranium rats. The Nothic's turn. You're inside the Bandahob's belly. You're gonna have to fight your way out.
I would very much like to get out.
Do you want to rotting gaze or claw attacks?
So I have to claw my way out.
Or you can try doing sufficient necrotic damage to make it pass out and then have it disappear from around you.
Okay, I'll try that.
So
yeah, please make a con save.
surely you want me to not make the con save?
Yeah. If I say please don't make the con save, you will make the con save.
17.
You see, it's because you said not to make the con save. Can I offer the help action to someone?
I don't think you can see anyone at the moment. I don't think you can actually help anyone.
Can I technically help myself?
Technically, you can hide.
From the acid damage?
Not from the acid. Oh, speaking of acid damage, at the beginning of your turn, it's not acid anyway, it's necrotic. At the beginning of your turn, you took 14 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
Are you still...
I'm just calculating that, so 40...
If you had less than 14 points left.
I took 31 damage, and then I took 14 damage, so how much is that altogether? That's 45. Altogether, I had 57 hit points.
So you got 12 left.
Okay, I have 12 hit points left.
Okay. And yes.
It can't swallow anyone else, though.
It can't swallow anyone else. Thor. That is the Nothic's turn. The Rat Pack can turn around and rally and either attack the Cranium Rats, the Bandahob, or the Spawn of Caius.
Probably the swarm of Caius. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The swarm of rats won't go well for me.
Okay, so you're going to attack the zombie-looking thing, right? It's squirming with maggots. Yes. Okay. The AC is only 10. So D20 plus 5 to hit. You got a 9. No. Oh no. Okay. So now it's the Bandahob's turn. And the Bandahob. So close, yes. Close but no cigar. Alrighty. The Banderhob is going to lash out at the horde of rats with its tongue. It nibbled too lightly. 26 hits and takes 7 more points of damage. Except, yeah, and it's necrotic, so you take all of it. And you need to make a strength saving throw. So, d20 minus 1. Why is it a minus 1 still? Should be a straight d20, I think. Yeah. Should be a straight d20. Are you able to roll that, Hanoka?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
Yay. $12. Eek. So the tongue pulls you to within 5 feet of the Banderhob, who can then use a bonus action to make a bite attack. It's a nasty combo. Does an 18 hit? Yes, it does. 5d6 plus 5. 23 points of piercing damage, which would be reduced to 11. Is the horde still? Has that knocked the horde out? Or is it still squirming? Anoka?
23.
Well, you only took 11 of it because it was piercing.
I'm up by 1 point.
You have 1 hit point left? Okay.
Yeah.
And that includes the 7 points of necrotic you took as well, right?
The 7. No, I didn't do that one.
Okay, so you're below 0.
So I'm down.
So the horde of rats goes back into their Jade Lotus. What do you bring forth instead?
I don't have anything else. All I have is the giant ant keg.
Okay. Well, we can figure that out on the fly, actually. Because it's just... That's a warrior, too. So... do you want to bring forth the Ankeg? I still have my original notes for it, actually. Okay. Where is it? No, I don't. Oh, I guess we didn't go over it. Alright. I'm assuming you'd want it to be an attacker?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Could you roll d20 plus... Yeah, just a straight d20 to see what initiative the Ankeg is on. Yep. 13 again. Oh boy. Alright then. Okay. So the Cranium Rats. No, that was the Banderhob. So now it's Tails' turn. What does Tails do?
Tails is going to bite the cranium rats.
Okay.
Or attempt to.
9 does not hit, sadly.
Yep.
Okay.
And Tails is just going to fly out of range.
Which it can do so without triggering an up attack because of flyby. Yes?
Yep.
Yes. Shadow the Wolf. What you doing? Shadow, shadow, shadow. Rob.
Rob, I need your help to get out of the Banderhob.
Roberto.
Please.
My turn again.
Yes. What does Shadow the Wolf do?
I'm gonna go bitey bite on that frog thing.
You're going to attack the Banderhob. The 24 hits. And you do 2d4 plus 3. 11 points of damage.
Double max damage.
Yeah. Okay. The Spawn of Chaos. Only has one possible target, and that's Shadow. Yeah. So it's going to make 2 claw attacks. What does the Spawn of Chaos look like? You sure you want to know? It's gross. Let's see if I can find... Alright. It doesn't actually have a very good illustration, probably because it's gross, but... Come on. No! It won't let me. But yeah, just imagine a zombie writhing with maggots, basically. Anyway, so did I do its attack? No, I didn't, because I got distracted. 2d20 plus 6 against the dog. 16 and 19. Both of those hit. So it does 2d6 plus 6 of slashing and total of 4d6 necrotic. 28 points of damage to Shadow. The shadow's still up.
Yeah.
Woo! The mind witness. Again, doesn't have any melee targets, so it's gonna go. Well, it's gonna move 20 feet, and then it's gonna shoot its 3 high beams. Two, 3, and 2, so I need to redo the 2. 6, okay. So, let's do a fear ray on the Ankeg. The Ankeg needs to make a wisdom saving throw. That would be a d20 plus 1. Please, Hanoka. $19, that hits. And, well, no. What am I thinking of? That saves. That's good. You don't need to. You're not afeared. The 3, the psychic ray. Who got the best intelligence? That's still the Nothic, but that's in somebody's belly. Tails. Make a intelligence saving throw, please. Holy shit. Okay. So 68 psychic. 21 points of psychic damage. Oof. That puts you down to 1 hit point, right?
Nah, I'm pretty sure Tails is down.
You already took damage? Okay. And then 6 on Shadow. Could Shadow make a strength saving throw, please? It's d20 plus 1. $11. So, let's see. On a failed save, the Mind Witness moves it 30 feet in any direction as restrained by the raised telekinetic grip. So, Shadow the Wolf goes whoop 30 feet up into the air. And, yeah. The cranium rats. They're still going, huh? Oh yeah, good point. When Tails disappeared, would Noxus bring a different creature out?
No, I was looking at the old sheet. Yeah, you're right. He has 1 hit point left.
Sorry? Oh, okay. 1 hit point left. Okay. So the swarm of cranium rats. Yeah. D20 plus. What am I doing? Yeah. This is going to be awful. Could the Ankeg make a wisdom saving throw? So that would be a d20 plus 1. Okay, good. The Ankeg resists. Fantastic. Phew. The Nothic, at the beginning of the Nothic's turn, it is going to take 3d6 necrotic damage. 14. Is the Nothic still... Is the Nothic still awake? Shan?
Pardon?
Your Nothic at the beginning of your turn took 14 points of necrotic damage because you're in the Bandahob's belly.
Okay, how much damage?
14.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. So the Nothic returns to you, Jade Lotus. What do you want to bring out instead?
Well, I'm torn between Steve or Minty.
Minty's bigger.
I might want to save my big creature for the last round. If there, screw it, I'm going to bring out Minty.
Minty.
Yep. Let me just get her sheet up.
Yep.
Alright, Minty, I choose you!
Roll Minty's initiative, please.
Okay. $15.
Nice.
Bah!
Mer. Okay. And... Oh, we missed the Ankeg. Grr. Okay, so on the Ankeg, on your turn, you'd be fairly close to the Bandahob, the spawn of Caius, and the cranium rats. What would the Ankeg want to attack? Anoka. In fact, actually, you don't even need to make a choice. Would you like to line the Ankeg up and have it do an acid spray against all 3 targets? Anoka.
I would love to do that.
Okay. So, the Bandahob, Dex save, d20 plus 1, fails. The swarm of cranium rats, d20 plus 2, gets 12. The DC on that is a 13, so that fails. And the spawn of Caius, d20, also a 12, so also fails. So you get to do 3d6 points of acid damage to each of those creatures. Would you like to roll the 3d6? $11. The swarm of cranium rats is looking a little bit worse for wear now. Well done. Okay. Would the Ankeg move at all? You only get to use that ability again if you roll a 6 at the beginning of your turn, by the way.
What exactly is it, sorry?
So your Ankeg still has the ability to move, if you want. And that was also
Oh, okay.
the acid spray. The acid spray you used is a recharge ability. So at the beginning of your next turn, you'll be rolling a d6 to see if you can do it again. But what do you want to? Do you want to move further away from the enemies, or closer to them so you can hit them with your slashing bite if you're on your next turn?
I'm gonna move closer. Moving farther away would also give them advantage.
Except you're not actually within 5 feet of them at the moment, so. Anyway. So you move closer so you can attack. Tails!
Alright, one more time to bite the rats.
One more try to bite the rats. Nice.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Alright, well, Tails will just fly off.
Okay. Shadow.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
The Nothic, is it still alive?
The Nothic has gone back into its Jade Lotus, and Minty the goat has taken its place. Well, not exactly its place. Minty's not inside the Banderhole. Minty's
Is there anyone else within 5 feet?
Minty and the sorry?
Is there anyone else within 5 feet?
The Ankeg has moved like behind the spawn of Chaos. But you've got the Banderhob, the spawn of Chaos, and the swarm of cranium rats close by.
Well, I'm going to keep focusing on the Vanderhob.
Okay.
I was just wondering if I had my pack tactics this turn or not.
Pack tactics is when you have... If they're within 5 feet of the target, yes?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's worded that if they're within 5 feet of whoever I'm aiming for.
Uh-huh.
And she went after the spawn, didn't she?
Well, she just said that she was going to move closer. But since the spawn is at the back of the scrum, I figured that, although they could also have conceivably, since they were on the starting line, moved right next to Shadow.
So I do get my pack tactics then?
Depends on Hanoka, on exactly where she would have moved the Ankeg to.
I would have moved to beside him.
Okay, then yes, you get pack tactics. 19! That hits.
Yay.
That does 10 points of damage to the Banderhob. Nice. The spawn of Chaos.
And can I use my bonus action to grant the Ankeg health?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Then I'm going to do that.
Okay. But the spawn is going to attack you. 2 iterations of D20 plus 6. 18 and 11, only the 18 hits. So this time it only gets to do 1d6 plus 3 plus 2d6. 13 points of damage. Is Shadow still standing?
No, Shadow's down.
Okay. What do you bring out instead?
The only other thing I'd have is the gas.
Okay, we'll figure out the ghast. You didn't tell me what spells you wanted for that, so we can figure it out. Yeah. On the fly. Where's my little ghast card? There it is. Woo. So it's that, but with proficiency with intelligence saves, arcana and investigation, and an additional 15 hit points. So your total HP for the ghast would be 51. Proficient with light armor and simple weapons, but that's not important. But you also picked Firebolt, Poison Spray, Expeditious Retreat, and Magic Missile. And you've got 3... Wait, let me double check that. How many hit spell slots? Three first level spell slots. You can also actually know an additional spell. Shield's a good one.
Yeah, I'm probably going to invest in that one. Oh, I have another first level I can do?
Yeah, you can have 2 cantrips and 3 spells.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going to go with shield.
Cool.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. Okay. So it's got a d20 plus 3 initiative.
Sorry, you cut out at the plus.
3. Plus 3. I need to get back to that screen. There we go. 9. Okay. 9. Okay. Ghastly is on 9. Okay, so that was the spawn of chaos that did that. So it's the Mind Witness who is now within 20 feet. Screw it, it's going to go attack Minty. D20 plus 5. 13 and 23. Minty's got an AC of 12. Oh no.
Yeah, they hit.
So that's 46 plus 48 plus 4 of piercing and psychic damage. 30 points of damage to Minty.
Ow!
And Minty is grappled by the tentacles. So, you've got that thing, like, clinging to Minty's back.
It's on her back.
Yeah, it seems appropriate to have the tentacles wrapped around it, like... on its back, but wrapped around its like tentacles and stuff. Because it's a large creature, just like Minty. So basically, imagine Minty has got tentacles all over it with a weird.
I just have a quick question.
Yes.
Minty and Steve got pumped up by the dragon, right?
Yes. So you have guidance.
I have guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That's the ability that you gained, was guidance. So that's the mind witness. The cranium rats. Probably going to attack the Ankeg. It's just D20 plus 5. The Ankeg has a DC of 14. And they only got a 13, so they do not do any damage to the Ankeg. Woo! And it's now Minty's turn, who has a tentacle monster on its back. You're not restrained, though. Although... Condition... Grappled... I think you still have... Yeah, a movement of 0, so you can't charge anything. You're stuck. But you can try...
I can still technically hit something.
You could. You could also try and get out of the grapple from the mind witness.
I could, yes I could. I will try and do that.
Okay. Make a strength check. The DC is 13. Oh, it's actually an intelligence save. Sorry, my bad. D20 minus 1. Wait a minute. Oh no, you were supposed to... No, I'm wrong. You were supposed to do the intelligence save when it tentacle grappled you. So do that first. D20 minus
Okay.
1. Okay, so yeah, you can't escape the grip because you're stunned. Oops. So... Stunned. Incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. Automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage. Ooh, sugar. Okay, so... means you can't do anything. But the Ankeg can.
Yes, please help me.
And
please attack the ant heg, not me.
The Ankeg is... It's the Ankeg's turn.
Oh, right.
It's... Hanoka's controlling the Ankeg. So
okay.
does the Ankeg... Does Hanoka want to attack the Vanderhob, the Mind Witness, the Spawn of Caius, or the Swarm of Cranium Rats? Bearing in mind that the Swarm of Cranium Rats basically only has 2 rats left in it. The Mind Witness is on Minty's back and is stunning it. And the Vanderhob and the Spawn are just annoying. What do you want to attack, Hanoka? Amanda?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
It's your turn with the Ankeg. Do you want to help Minty get the Mind Witness off its back? Do you want to finish off the Swarm of Cranium Rats? Or would you rather attack either the Vanderhob or the Spawn of Chaos?
The spawns.
The Spawn of Chaos?
Yeah.
The zombie-looking thing? Okay. Do you also want to try rolling a d6 to see if you get your acid spray back? Or do you want to just use your bite? Anyway.
What do you mean 3?
Well, roll a d6 anyway, and let's see if you get your acid spray back. You don't. So, bite attack. And you want to use that on the spawn, so it's a d20 plus 5.
I'm not using my rats, though, because my rats are down.
Yeah, you're using the Ankeg.
Oh, okay, there it is the same.
It's d20 plus 5, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're just the same as that.
Except no, it's a d20 plus 7 because we're upgrading the Ankeg to the warrior sidekick, aren't we? So, yeah.
Yes.
So it did a 19 against the spawn, so it hits. So you get to do 2d6 plus 3 slashing damage plus 1d6 acid damage. So 2d6 plus 3 plus 1d6. That's 14 points of damage. And you have the creature grappled. And you can only bite the grappled creature, so it's stuck in your jaws until it's dead or you drop it. Yay. The Banderhob. The Banderhob is probably, realistically, going to attack the Ankeg. Sorry. So let's do d20 plus 8. 25. Doing 3d6 of necrotic damage. So it's 12 points of damage to the Ankeg. The Ankeg, by the way, has 18 plus 39. So that's 57 hit points to start with. So if it's taken 12, that means it's down to 45. And could you do a strength saving throw? That would be a d20 plus 3, unless we could actually make that. Yeah, let's say that's the one that you chose as your proficient saving throw. So it's a d20 plus 5 to avoid being dragged closer to the Banderhob. Please, Emma. Please, Hanukkah.
I'm sorry, what do I roll? I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of a rough time.
Are your kids distracting you?
Yeah.
That's okay. So it's so the Banderhob has hit you with its tongue. It did 12 points of damage, which reduced the Ankeg to 45 hit points. But it's going to try and drag you closer to it, so you need to make a strength saving throw. Because of your Ankeg being upgraded to the warrior sidekick, it's a d20 plus 5 to avoid being dragged. Could you do a d20 plus 5 for me, please? 9. Ooh. So you do get dragged over, which means the Banderhob can also make a bite attack. This is going to be interesting. 17. Yep, your AC is 14, so it does an additional 5d6 plus 5 of piercing damage. That's 18. Oof. So that brings you down to 20. The Ankeg down to 27 hit points when it started with 57. Ow. So yeah. And you're also, unfortunately, grappled in the Bandahob's mouth, which is kind of funny because you've also got the spawn of Caius grappled in the in your mouth. So it's kind of a who's biting who. We got. It looks a little ridiculous right now, but anyway. The Bandahob did that, and so it's Tails' turn.
Yep.
What's Tails gonna do? Try to finish off the
Well,
bat?
hopefully.
14 hits. Yay!
Or 12. Ooh.
12 points of damage. So the cranium rats are gone, and in their place, the opponent brings out a Catoblepus.
A what?
It looks like a camel crossed with a cow and a giraffe, and it's a weird creature. Let's see if I can get this to. No, why aren't you? I don't know why it's been doing this today, but Discord has had trouble with the old copy and paste thing. Copy. There we go. That's a Catoblepus. And
Oh, that looks interesting.
yes. And D20 plus 1. It's on 3. And the cranium rats are gone. Okay. And then you fly up again, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. The Ghast. So, the Ghast can stay where it is and use firebolt or poison spray on something, or magic missile something, or it can move into combat and use its claws to try and paralyze something. What do you want to do, Rob?
Let's go with Magic Missile.
What are you going to missile? Are you going to do the Bandahob, the Mind Witness, the Spawn of Caius?
Yeah, the Vanderhob.
The Bandahob. Okay, so Magic Missile. So at level 1, that would be 3d4 plus 3. If you're having all 3 darts go against the Bandahob.
Yes.
Magic Ghast. Okay. It's looking a little beat up now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can do as a bonus action, so... Are you moving at all?
No.
Okay. The Spawn of Caius. is in the Ankeg's jaws at the moment. So first it regenerates slightly. Is it restrained? No, just grappled. So it is just going to try and lash out at the Ankeg. D20 plus 6. 9 and 24. The 9 misses, but the 24 does 1d6 plus 3 plus another 2d6 of necrotic. So the Ankeg takes another 12, which drops it down to 15 hit points now. Oof. And then it's the Catoblepus' turn, who is just going to move 40 feet from its starting position. No, 30 feet from its starting position. And look. And can the Ghast make a Constitution saving throw? Unfortunately, it's a straight roll. Eight. Okay. Do you have any? You're resistant to necrotic, thankfully. So instead of taking 38 points of damage, you only take 17. No, is that right? No, 19. You take 19 points of necrotic damage from the Catoblepus' death ray. This stupid cow thing has a death ray. It's ridiculous. So that knocks you off. So the 51. You started at 51. So now you're at 32. Okay. The Mind Witness, clinging to Minty's back, is going to make 2 attacks with advantage against Minty. (20 and 23). 46 plus 48 plus 4. 27 points of damage to Minty. And since Minty... Is Minty out?
I don't think I've had my second turn yet.
You were stunned, remember?
Yeah, but don't I get to remake the save?
I'm going to read the original because on the card it doesn't say so. So I'm going to have a look it up in Volo's Guide to Monsters and see. It seems a bit broken if it doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Must succeed. It just says, if the target is larger or smaller, it is grappled and must succeed on an intelligence saving throw, DC 13 intelligence saving throw, or be stunned until the grapple ends. So something else needs to help you remove the mind witness from you. And only then does this stunning effect end. It's a really, really nasty monster.
And Minty is down.
Minty's down. Okay, Boosh, back to its Jade Lotus.
But I have Steve.
You're going to bring out Steve.
Yes.
Roll initiative for Steve.
Okay. Initiative is Dex, so it's
D20 plus 1. Yeah. $17. Okay. After the mind witness, it would be the Ankeg. Now, the Ankeg is currently in the Bandahob's mouth, but is also holding the spawn of Caius in its mouth. Pretty much your only option, unless you want to drop the spawn of Caius and bite the Bandahob instead, which is currently biting you, which would be some sort of weird, sort of twisted 69 scenario, is to bite the... you have advantage on the bite against the spawn of Caius if you want to try and bifurcate the thing. Anoka.
I can bite. Well, yeah, I guess I can bite. That's my only attack.
Yeah. So, D20 plus 5 with advantage against the spawn of Caius. Or you can drop the spawn of Caius and try to bite the Bandahob, but you wouldn't have advantage for that attack.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the one with advantage.
Q. D20 plus 5 with advantage. Nat 20! Nice!
About time.
So that's 4d6 plus 3 slashing damage plus 2d6 acid damage.
4d6 plus 2d6.
4d6 of slashing and 2d6 of acid and a plus 3 for your strength modifier.
Damn.
20 points of damage. Very nice. It's nice. Yeah. That's pretty much all you can do. And actually, that should have been a plus 7, not a plus 5, because of your attacker feature. But yeah, anyway, you did it. It's all good. Then it would be the Bandahob, who has the Ankeg in its mouth, and they're going to try to do a swallow. D20 plus 8. The Ankeg has an AC of 14, so the 15 does get through. Does 5d6 plus 5. 18 points of damage to the Ankeg, so the Ankeg, unfortunately, goes back to the Jade Lotus. Yeah. This team is tough. Okay. Bye-bye, Ankeg. Tails. You still have... I'm surprised Tails is still flying around. Or with him having only 1 hit point left.
Yep. Tails has 1 hit point left. It's going to make it everybody else's problem.
Who's Tails going to attack?
The witness, I guess.
The mind witness. So yep, 20 hits. 11 points of damage. Okay. Good stuff. And then flies away again, I assume.
Yep.
Yay. The Ghast. The Ghast is still... Yeah, the Ghast has 32 hit points left. You still have 2 spell slots left, 2 cantrips, and a nasty claw attack that can possibly paralyze your opponent. And a bite as well. Go on.
I was just thinking I can also close in an attack instead of just throwing spells.
Mm-hmm.
So
double trouble.
Yeah. The Ancake's still caught up, right?
The what is?
The Ancake?
The Ankeg was dropped down to 0 hit points and has returned to its Jade Lotus. But I don't think Hanoka has any other Jade Lotus creatures yet.
No, not at the moment, I don't think.
Okay. So unless we're going to retcon this and say that Caltix gave up his Jade Lotus creatures before he disappeared and handed them to Hanoka. Which I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, she's done. She's out of the match.
Uh-oh.
I
guess we'll go after the camel thing then.
Okay, so that's 30 feet away. You're gonna run at it and make a claw attack. D20 plus 5. Got to get through an AC of 14. 14! Nice! So that does 2d6 plus 3 slashing damage. And the Catoblepus needs to make a con save. 10 points of damage. D20 plus 5. 9, it fails! So, awesome! The Catoblepus is paralyzed for a minute. It can repeat its save at the end of its turns. But you're going to keep biting it and clawing at it the whole time, because now you'll have advantage on attacks against it. So the Catoblepus had 84. Okay. Well done. So the Spawn of Caius regenerates some hit points and then is going to start shambling towards... Let's see, all that's left. The Northic is gone. So we've only got Steve, the Ghast, and Tails, right? Yeah, it's going to start shambling towards the Ghast. And... is the Ghast... No, the Ghast is undead. So it can still only do its claw attacks. Zombie versus zombie, pretty much. Hard zombie on the zombie action. 15 and 12. Do any of those? Yes. So the 15 gets through. So 1d6 plus 2 plus 2d6 divided by 2. Because you have resistance to necrotic damage. So you only take 9 points of damage from the spawn of chaos. So the ghast had 32. That brings it down to 23. Okay. And now the Catoblepus, who is stunned and can do fuck all except trying to end the paralysis. So that's a con save. You hate the bleepers. Unfortunately, it is no longer stunned. However, it can't do anything about it this turn. I also kind of want one. Yeah, you see that, yes. So. That turns back to the Mind Witness. The Mind Witness is going to hover up 20 feet towards Tails, but won't be able to reach it. D20 plus. No. What am I doing? Yeah, let's do eye raise. 6, 4, and 4. I've got to re-roll the last one. Oh, 4 again. No, I can't. It has to be different. There we go. So. Telekinetic ray. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I telekineticed somebody before. I did. Yeah, but they're gone. It was the wolf. So, who are we going to telekinetic this time? Let's do the ghast. Can the ghast make a strength saving throw? That would be a d20 plus 3. $18, that passes. Yay! And 4 is numbers, a slowing ray. Dex save. Let's have Tails do the dex save. Because I'm pretty sure Tails is good at dex saves. Yes, d20 plus 7. Noxus? Please? Yay. Yay, passes. That leaves the 1, the aversion ray, for Steve. So Steve, if you could make a charisma saving throw, that would be a d20 minus 3, unfortunately. Xian?
Pardon?
Could you roll d20 plus 3 for a charisma save? D20 minus 3, sorry, for your charisma save.
Okay.
On Steve. Nice one. Okay, so unfortunately, Steve is going to have disadvantage on their attack rolls for a minute. But you can repeat the save at the end of your turn to try and end that effect. And that's the Mind Witness done. It is now Steve's turn. Steve, you could potentially charge the Catoblepus, or the Bandahob, or the Spawn of Chaos.
The spawn of coyotes has been an absolute thorn in my side.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're doing your charge attack, yes?
Yes.
So that would still be a d20 plus 6 with disadvantage.
Is it possible for me to add
Plus
guidance to this?
Plus 7, yeah. Spell guidance. You touch one creature, target can roll a d4 and add the number to an ability check of its choice. I'm
trying to knock it prone.
Yes. It's not an attack roll, it's an ability check, unfortunately. So, yeah. D20 plus 6 with disadvantage. It's actually plus 7 now.
Okay.
12 hits. So you get to do 2d4 plus 1, and it needs to make a strength save.
Okay.
And it fails, so it does get knocked prone. Haha! Needs to be an R, not an F. Sorry.
7 damage.
7 points of damage.
Oh my god. I mean, Steve is a pretty good hit, but he's not very strong.
Not as good as Minty for the hits.
No. I don't want to trade Steve in, though.
Then keep training him up, or finding other upgrades for him. Modify him, make him better, stronger, faster. Give him some extra legs. He'll like it. Or enlarge him, or something.
Enlarged Steve.
Embiggen him. So, Big Steve. The Banderhob is going to be an asshole. And is going to move within 15 feet of the ghast. And hit with a tongue attack. Or try to. 13. The ghast has an AC of 13, so that does indeed hit. And it does 3d6 of necrotic, which would be halved because resistant to necrotic. So you only take 5 points of damage. So that brings you down to 18. However, the ghast needs to make a strength saving throw. So, Rob, if you could please roll a d20 plus 3. Sadly, you do get pulled away from the Catoblepus, which triggers its opportunity attack. 14. Does that hit? Yes, it does. So that's 5d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. 21 points of bludgeoning damage. That knocks out the ghast. Returns to the Jade Lotus. Yeesh. So now there's only Tails and Steve. And you're facing a Catoblepus, a Banderhob, a spawn of Caius that keeps regenerating 10 hit points every turn. And a Mind Witness. At this point, would any of you like to throw in the white towel?
It would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So you concede the battle, and your opponents win. There's both cheers and boos from the audience. Apparently some people had bet on you guys winning.
I'm not caring about the cheers or boos. I'm just petting my Jade Lotus creatures, telling them they did a good job, even if they didn't win.
Good. And the Zokyo team come over and say, Not bad. They could do a bit more work, though. However,
We haven't done many ring battles, that's probably why.
So you're new to this?
They did a good job regardless, didn't you, Steve? Yes, you did.
They did last well for creatures of their type. The one who's doing the talking seems to have a spur coming from their wrist. They're small, organic spike.
What's that you got there?
Oh, this is my sting. Sometimes we add similar stings to our creatures. Lucky for you. Sorry?
I bet Steve would look cool with stinging horns, wouldn't you, Steve?
It would likely be in his tail. But if you would like to visit the Zokyo territories, I'm sure somebody there would be willing to modify your creatures for you. For the right price, of course.
Yeah, we don't have much gold at the moment.
Well, perhaps if you rise up the ranks. As you're talking, the Oni walks up and says, Well done. Here's your pay. And he hands
But
you...
we lost.
Yeah. Doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as the house makes money. If you're entertaining, people are gonna gamble, and we win. So... Now, obviously, the winners get more. That's how it works. But this should be a good start for each of you. And he tosses you a fairly hefty coin purse. One to each of you. Don't spend it all at once, says the Oni.
Gonite is gonna just start counting how much is in there.
How good... How smart is Good Night? Roll the d20.
Isn't... D20, okay. 6.
Takes you quite a while and you keep losing count.
That's because Steve keeps trying to eat the coin bag.
It's 100, by the way, says Oni. Says the Oni.
Oh, thank God Steve keeps trying to eat the coin bag.
So yeah, you've each got 100 gold for that.
Yay.
So, what do you guys want to do? Obviously, your creatures that got knocked out are all going to need to... Well, actually, it's only if they get killed completely that they need to have a full day to recover, but what do you want to do?
Well, that was entertaining.
wouldn't mind a drink before we went to go and like rest or rocks or whatever it is.
Alright. See if I can win something. I want to train up my creatures some more.
You want to win something? You want to put...
Combat. I want to do another.
You want to do a one-on-one?
Yeah.
With which of your creatures? Sorry?
Goat Knight will let out all his creatures and ask which ones want to participate in the next fight.
You're gonna ask the creatures which ones want to fight? Since the Nothic is the only one who has hands, it's gonna be the only one who puts his hand up.
The others have hoofs and stuff and can bear.
Yeah, that's all they do is bear.
Meh. Meh. Meh.
Okay, 2 bears for yes, 1 bear for no, or in the case of the Nothic, hand up for yes, hand down for no.
The Nothic puts its hand up even higher, and the goats just do random meh. Meh.
Okay then. What was it I named the Nothic? I never wrote the name down.
I don't know. That's what I asked you earlier, but you didn't answer.
I think it had a name, but for some reason I did not write it down. I do not know why.
Well, you can come up with a new one now.
I like the idea of naming it after a chess piece, so I'm going to call it Queen.
Queen. You're gonna call a Nothic Queen?
Yes, I have a reason.
Just to clarify, we're talking about...
Okay, I will call it chess then.
You're gonna call it chess?
I will call it... Yes.
Okay. Bishop.
I mean, if you want to stick with the chess, you could call it rook.
Yeah, you could call it rook. Oh, I think bishop's kind of a cool name, actually. But...
Bishop.
Yeah, but... Wait, does he use magic?
He does have magic. He does have magic.
Yeah, bishop works, I guess.
Wait, should he have spells other than the Rotten Gaze?
Hold on. Where's his character sheet? Oh, I closed it.
Oh wait, no, you made it. Did you make it an expert?
Think we made
it was an expert.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you made an expert instead.
Yeah, that was it.
I mean, I feel like if Goat Knight was cool, they would call it pawn.
No, because it's not a pawn. It's too good to be a pawn.
Or maybe Goat Knight doesn't know enough about chess to know that pawn is just a little piece.
I like the name Bishop.
Okay, so your Nothic is called Bishop.
Yes.
Bish.
Okay.
So
I think I'll call you Bishop.
Bishop.
Yes.
Please shut up.
Bishop.
You ready, Bishop?
So, Priya and Hanoka are going off for a drink, or...
I was just gonna watch the fight.
That works too. Noxus? Are you also gonna play another combat, or are you just watching, or...
So I had an interesting question. How long would it take to actually bond with with a Jade Lotus you received?
I imagine basically it's like attunement. So as long as you spend an hour with it, attuning to it.
I'm curious about the 2-on-1.
The what?
We could do a 2-on-1 if you want.
Okay, so you want to go against a bigger creature with...
No, I meant the inverse.
Oh.
Oh.
Which creature are you thinking of?
Alright, so assume this is... So has this been at least like a day since we were at the temple and talked to everybody, or like...
Yeah.
So I think I would have had time to actually try to attune with the big guy.
Which is your big guy?
Oh wait, I technically have two of them. I was actually thinking the middle troll, but I forgot I had the scorpion thingy.
Oh, the Tlinkali. Okay.
Actually, yeah, let's try that one.
You're gonna bring out the Tlinkali. Okay. Where did I put that card? 'Cause I had it. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. So there is CR5. And you want to have...
But you want to go up against me?
You want to... Yeah, if you guys want to have... If you guys want to have a contest against each other and have people bet between the Nothic and the Tlinkali, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, come on, Rob, you want a rematch?
If it's a 2-on-1 battle, could I use 2 creatures?
Yeah, not sure the... yeah, alright. So you're going to use Steve and...
Bishop? I was thinking Minty, because Steve kept trying to eat my coin purse. So Minty and Bishop.
Minty and Bishop. Okay. Well, since Minty is big enough to be ridden by Bishop, wouldn't that make him a knight?
He has evolved.
The knight formation.
Okay. So, the Tlinkali. Monster Tlinkali. Damn it. Okay. I've got its card here, but I was just hoping that you could see the stats as well. Anyway, so a Tlinkali is a D20 plus 1 for initiative. Minty is plus 1. And Bishop is plus 3. Roll initiative, please, folks.
That's Minty. Roll off between my 2 creatures.
No, you got no, because Bishop's got a higher initiative. So it is Bishop on 10, and then Minty on 10, and then the Tlinkali on 4. So, as usual, you start off 60 feet away from each other. Bishop will go first. What is Bishop going to do? I think. John?
Bishop is going to bonus action give advantage to Minty.
Yes, Hanoka, the battle's over.
Bonus action give advantage to Minty and Bishop's on top of Minty, right?
Bishop, if you want Bishop to be riding Minty, then yes, yeah.
Okay, and he is going to use. How far away is?
The Tlinkali,
Yeah.
60 feet. So you're gonna have, if you want to hold your action until Minty gets you within 30 feet, then you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will hold my action to cast Rotting Gaze.
It's not a spell, but yes. So, and then Minty's going to move 40 feet towards the Tlinkali, or just 30?
Minty is... Because she would get the charge attack when the Tinkali came within 20 feet, right?
If you want to only move 20 feet, but that means it won't... Yeah, I suppose... Okay. You've only got a 40-foot movement. So...
Yeah.
If you want to only move 20 feet for now and hold the rest of your movement until they get closer...
I will wait for it to be within 20 feet. And then I will charge.
Hey, I got the creature.
Kind of. It's only giving you the general vague detail.
Yeah, I forget how to bring it to the full thing.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, I'm going to hold my action till the Tlinkali comes within 20 feet.
So Bishop and Minty are holding until the Tlinkali gets closer. The Tlinkali has a speed of 40 feet, a multi-attack, and only, the spiked chain has a 10-foot reach, but every other attack is only a 5-foot reach. So, what would your Tlinkali do? What would your Scorpion King do?
I guess it will go up and just use the chain.
Well, they're still 60 feet away because they decided not to move until you get closer. So, even if you move your full 40, your chain will be 10 foot shy of reaching them.
Oh, they moved at least some. Alright, move and hold action.
Move and hold action, okay. So, Bishop, the Tlinkali got within 20 feet of you. What do you want to do?
I want to charge at it with advantage because I use the help action.
Okay, that's Minty, not Bishop. But alright.
Yeah, sorry. I was holding action for Minty too.
Both of them were holding an action. Do you remember?
Yeah, sorry.
And Bishop was first. Right?
Yeah. So I rolled.
So wouldn't the Rotting Gaze trigger first?
Yes. Make a DC 12 con save.
Yeah. So the Tlinkali's con is a +3. Please, Noxus.
Alright. Plus
D20 +3. And try to beat a 12. You do. So you don't take any damage from the Rotten Gaze, which is good. But now you would be charged by Minty, who attacks with advantage, gets 23. Your AC is only 15, so that does indeed hit. 2d4. Actually, it'll be 4d4 plus 4 bludgeoning damage from the ram attack. Yes?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll it.
4d4 plus
4d4 plus 4?
plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think she has. Let me double check something on Minty sheet.
What are you checking for?
Just checking if she's got.
If she's got what?
If she's got something like extra attack, which she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. So, 4d4 plus 4, please. There we go. 16 points of damage to the Tlinkali. Started with 85 hit points.
Okay. And... yeah. Needs to make a strength saving throw now.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Wait, so it was at 85 hit points, it took 60 points of damage.
Yes.
16. So
that leaves it with 69.
Which is why I said nice. Anyway.
Nice.
So, you need to make
so strength.
Yeah, plus 3 for your strength save.
Plus 3.
You need to put a D in front of that 20, I'm afraid.
Ah. Let's try this again.
Nice! You do not get knocked prone, which is good because you got 6 legs. So you probably shouldn't get knocked prone. But
I now can do a thing.
You were holding your action for when they got within melee range of you, so now you can do your multi-attack.
Is it on Minty or is it on Bishop?
Sorry, what?
Well, I'd assume I'd be hitting Minty first.
I was just wondering because that changes, depending on who you hit, it changes whether you get advantage or disadvantage.
Why?
Defender, as a reaction, impose disadvantage on attacks of a creature within 5 feet if they are not attacking you.
Right. So, yeah, if you would... Yeah, but you would... Yeah, so... Which one are you going to... You're going to target Minty, yes?
Well, yeah, the big target.
Okay. So, yeah, you don't get disadvantage. You can...
So it's just straight roll.
Straight roll. 2 attacks. Each of them are a plus 6. Longsword and sting, right? Oh. So Minty's only got an AC of 12, so both of those hit. And you got a crit on your longsword. One-handed or two-handed, Noxus?
I assume since he's not expecting to get rammed, it's just one hand.
Okay, that's fair. 2d8 plus 3 for the longsword. 1d6 plus 3 piercing damage plus 4d6 poison damage for the sting.
Alright, wait, what's the last part for the sting?
So the sting does 1d6 plus 3 piercing plus 4d6 of poison damage. Minty's going to need to make a constitution saving throw to avoid being poisoned.
Plus 4d6?
4d6.
Okay.
So... and the longsword is a 2d8, sorry. So...
Yeah, the 2d8. Yeah, 2d8 plus 3, then the...
Yeah, but you did a 2d6 plus 3. See?
Oh, 2. Oh, we'll just...
So
yeah,
just
re-roll that.
Just re-roll the 2d8 part. Okay. So it ends up being 29. Sorry. Yep, Minty failed the con save by by 8. So, Minty is paralyzed, but can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
So, Minty took a total of 29 points of damage and is paralyzed. Now, it is technically Bishop's turn.
Okay then. Bishop is going to bonus action disengage and move as far away as it can.
So you're going to hop off the goat's back and move 30 feet away from the scorpion boy.
Yeah, moving 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm. And then?
I would like to try and use Rotting Gaze again.
Okay. That's a D20 plus 3, Noxus. For your Scorpy boy. 20! No damage taken.
Dang it!
All Minty can do is make a con save to try and shake off the poison.
That's fine. Minty has a... What's Minty's plus to con?
Plus 1.
5.
Still paralyzed. And the Tlinkali's turn. Do you take advantage of the fact that you'll have advantage to hit the paralyzed goat? Or do you skitter on after the stupid Nothic?
Well, the goat's still a target.
Yeah, okay then. So, you'll have advantage to hit.
And I have a plus 6 to hit.
Plus 6 to hit. 2 iterations. You need to put the 2 in there, I'm
I
afraid.
forgot the 2. Always forget something.
Hi, Toby. What have you got in your fur? So,
You've got seeds?
no, it's like the fur is all kind of... Maybe you just got wet.
Mm.
Okay, so 21 and 20, both of those would hit Minty. How much damage do you do? So it would be 1d8 or 1d10, depending if you're doing one-handed or two-handed with the long sword, plus 1d6 plus 4d6 with sting, and total of plus 6 for the modifiers. Nice.
19.
19 points of damage. Is Minty still standing?
I think so.
How much did he take last time? He took 29.
29 points last time.
29 last time. 19 this time. So he's got like 4 hit points left, right?
Yes. And I have second wind.
Yep, but you can't use it while you're still paralyzed.
Okay.
But anyway, it is Bishop's turn. You are still 30 feet away from the scorpion dude.
Okay, I would like to use the help action on Minty, and I would like to try and hit you with my Rotting Gaze.
Okay.
I mean, it's bound to work eventually.
Con save. D20 plus 3. Fails.
Yes.
So 3d6 necrotic damage to the Tlinkali. 11.
11.
Oh, lost my 69.
You're down to 58 now.
Funny number.
Funny number, go bye-bye.
And now Minty will have advantage on the con save. D20 plus 1 with advantage.
Okay.
16! That succeeds! You're
Okay.
no longer poisoned, but that's the end of your turn.
Bonus action, second wind.
End of your turn. After.
Okay.
No
Sadness.
bonus action. So that was Minty. Now it's the Tlinkali again. Are you going to finish off the goat? Do you want to split up your attacks and swing the longsword at the goat and then skitter over to the Nothic and sting it?
Alright, let's see what are... Let's try it like that.
It would look totally epic if you used both attacks on the goat.
Nice try. Done.
But I don't think a 10 hits.
10
so.
10 does not hit Minty, so you're gonna have to.
So unfortunately, I have to waste both attacks on the goop.
Yes. 14 does hit, and that's the sting. Yes.
Yep.
So 1d6 plus 3 of piercing plus 4d6 of poison. Either way, it's squished. Yeah. Bye-bye, Minty.
Minty, return.
And you're going to skitter towards the Nothic anyway, just to be intimidating?
Yep. Just for the intimidation factor.
You can pause 10 foot away if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, Bish.
Okay, let me just get the Nothic sheet back up.
Bish.
Goat Knight.
Not Goat Knight,
Where's
Bishop.
Goat Knight?
Not Goat
Yeah,
Knight.
I'm just looking. Bishop. I've got them written down as the Nothic on here.
Yes.
And I'm just trying to find the sheet again. There we go, found it. Okay. What's the max movement? Okay.
30.
So you're what, 10 foot away?
10
Yep.
foot away. Mhm.
Okay. Can you make a con save again?
You're doing Rotten Gaze again.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a plan.
And it's continue to hit it with necrotic damage. Yes.
I already know what the plan is.
And the DC is
12.
12.
Mm-hmm. D12.
Oh, wow.
Alright then. And because
That's a-
I'm not close enough to provoke attack of opportunity, I'm going to dash away.
Actually, he's got a 10-foot reach with his spiked chain. So, go ahead. Noxus.
Alright then, I'll disengage.
No, you already did it.
I have a bonus action dash.
Yeah, but you use
Well,
your
you
action.
bonus action disengage. You mean?
Are you disengaging or dashing? Because, I mean...
I am disengaging.
Okay, so you only get...
Toby, come here.
So now you're 40 feet away from the Tlinkali.
I will be going soon. Very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Noxus...
Yep.
So now you can move 30 feet, swing the spiked chain, and grapple.
And that's also +6, right?
Yep. Yes. Oh, only a 10.
Ah.
Oh well. But yeah, Bishop, this spiked chain swings out over your head, and you just duck out of the way.
Alright. I run 80 feet away.
That's an opportunity attack.
No, that was... Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I was confusing disengage and dash there.
Yeah, why would it be 80? Anyway.
Yeah, sorry. Please don't put that Noxus. I was getting confused. It's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can disengage as your bonus action and dash as your main action.
Yes.
But they can't do anything.
But then you wouldn't be able to rotting gaze.
Alright, can you make a...
Can't save.
Con save?
Can't save. You know you have claws, right? And you can hit...
I know. Ah, darn it. Well, I've done the rotting gaze now, so I can't...
So now all you can do is disengage and move 30 feet away, or...
Yep, disengage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is the Slinkali making chase and trying again with the spike chain?
Nah, Wait, what's your maximum movement?
40.
Nope. It's 30. No.
So you're 40 feet away from me at the moment.
Yes. They're 40 feet
Right.
away. Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm just going to go up and smack.
$18 and 19. Okay. Well, the 18 definitely hits with the spiked chain. The sting would be out of range though, if they're 10 feet away from you.
Does it have 40 feet of movement?
The Slinkali does have 40 feet of movement. You're right. So you can catch up and do. Yeah, you can
Just a regular multi-attack.
Yeah. Well, do you want to do? You can still do spiked chain, and then move another 5 feet to sting if you want. That would actually give you not that you need it, because that would just give you advantage on the sting if you hit with the chain. But yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna do the regular multi-attack.
Regular long sword, okay. Boosh.
24.
Mm-hmm. Is Bishop down?
Nope, Bishop is still going strong.
Okay. What's Bishop doing now?
Bishop is, depending on the plus, yeah, Bishop's just gonna go for it and try and claw you.
2 iterations of D20 plus 4. Try that again.
E. D20 plus.
That's both hit. So that's
Yay!
2d6 plus 6 of slashing damage. $13. 45.
How much HP are you on now, Noxus?
45.
How about you? It's only fair.
Minus 12 from 57.
Well, I thought you were gonna say, I'm at minus 12. What?
Minus 24 from 57.
Okay. So that would be 33?
Yep, 33. And then I am going to... I can't technically bonus action help myself, can I?
No. That's not how that works.
Okay then, I'm going to keep making him run around because it's annoying.
Yeah, but you only have a 30-foot movement and he's got a 40-foot movement, so you're never going to be able to get away. Never ever.
Yeah.
See, dash, I'll just provoke attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I can't really... Technically, I could hide on him.
You're gonna try and tuck under his belly, like hide between his legs where he can't see you.
It would be harder to hit me, technically. Can I do
Well, I
it?
mean, unless there's something that stops him from backing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just stops for you.
As soon as he steps away from you, he'll be able to see you. But yeah, go on, roll it. I'm curious to see if you can hide underneath his carapace.
Wouldn't that make me go prone, though?
Yes, it would make you go prone.
I don't want to go prone. So he would just glare at you angrily.
Okay. Tlinkali.
You're doing so well! I'm proud of you, Bishop.
Oh, miss.
The glares work.
Okay. Bishop. You clawing or gazing?
I am... clawing.
Mm-hmm.
20 plus 4. And I miss as well.
Yep. You have another ability, by the way, Bishop. Your weird insight.
Yeah. That would allow me...
Sorry?
That will allow me to magically learn something.
Mm-hmm.
But I already know it's got a poisonous sting.
You don't know what you'll learn yet. But anyway,
Well, that would take an action, though, right?
It would. It would be for flavour more than anything else. But it is the turn of the Tlinkali. Scorpio. Finish this thing so we can go to bed. They both hit. Do your damage. There we go. 35 points of damage. Is Bishop still conscious?
No. She's unconscious, but only by like 2 hit points.
Back into the Jade Lotus. You'd have been paralyzed probably anyway. So yeah. Combat over. Crowd thoroughly enjoyed that the Tlinkali is popular. In fact, the Oni comes up after the match to see if you want to enter the Tlinkali against more serious contests. As well as you giving.
Wait, as well as that last part?
He also gives Noxus. Well, he gives he'll give Goat Knight another 100 gold pieces, and Noxus another 300 gold pieces, and asks Noxus if he wants to move up the ranks and put the Tlinkali in more serious contests.
That sounds like that could be be a lot more fun.
Yeah. But I'm assuming that Pryor and Hanoka are going to come up and do backslaps and well dones and all that.
Yeah, you did your best and nice job with your training and
Yeah. Woo.
insert generic compliment.
Insert generic compliment. I love your smile. You've got great calves.
What's the one compliment you give it to the gym? Yo, what is the thread count on that towel you have? It's nice. Random generic bro compliment.
You've got great taste. Anyway, we'll put a pin in it there. We will continue the adventures of of the underground fight ring next time we play. I hope you guys listening at home have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. And there should be a link in the video description for our Discord channel. Come join us, it's fun. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play,